hope is that we all get it. Don't give in to the pain, just keep living, cause
got dreams I'm striving for. So I'm gonna live higher. I'm gonna live higher. I got dreams I'm striving.
What's going on, guys? It's Toby Rosario, and in today's video I wanted to give a little bit more more in-depth explanation of that dollar, the Zen call dollar, and I'll have the links below where you guys can get that. Basically, it's a triple line dollar. It's where you the system allows you to make up to 300 calls and 300 dials an hour, because it's going to be calling 3 people at the same time. You can actually go all the way up to 10, 12 people at a time, right? But that's highly not recommended, of course. Before we continue, to go ahead and hit that subscribe button if this is your first time. Hit that bell notification, that way you get notified. Also, give this video a like if you feel like I'm providing some sort of value to you. I feel like I am. Don't forget to give this video a like. And so essentially what a triple line dollar is, now there's a lot of dollars out there, auto dollars, there's Mojo Cells, there's some other ones out there. I can't think of the names off the top of my head right now, but so essentially what this does, it allows you to call 3 people at the same time, okay? So that way you automatically, you're more efficient when you're dialing to these homeowners. You want to reach as many people as you can in a short amount of time. You don't want to be hand dialing. So how it works is the system calls 3 people at the same time, and then it calls 3 people at the same time, and then whoever picks up, you get to talk to them. You put your notes in there and your disposition, and then after that it's going to dial the next person, and then so on and so on and so on and so forth. It doesn't stop, right? It's continuous, and this is how you set your. So if you put ready, this is my manager account, so it won't dial, but how it works is you would put ready up here, and then it'll say dollar is working, and then what's going to happen is you're going to hear a beep. You'll hear a beep come through, and then on the right it'll have your the homeowner's information here, the address, the name, and then on the left hand side you have several tabs here. I'm trying to give you a visual, but I don't want to go in the account and start dialing. But essentially you have all these tools in front of you, and then you would just go into your pitch, right, when you're talking to the homeowner, and then you would, once you're done the call, you're going to disposition the call, okay? So what that would mean is you would exactly put what the call result was. So if the person was not interested, you would just hit not interested, and then that's what'll happen. Let me go back here. So you would put it went to voicemail, and then what'll happen is you have to create, if you want to be dropping voicemails, you just have to upload your own voicemail. So callback, that'll put it in the callback. Wrong number, it's a lead, it goes into a separate bucket. If it's a lead, do not call. If they say do not call me, not available, could be a lead, set up and follow up. Essentially, so that disposition, I created that because a lot of times what you're gonna find is, yeah, they might not be interested. So let's say I'm talking to a homeowner, right? And they say, you know what, I never really considered a cash offer. I'm not interested right now, maybe down the road, right? So what I would do is, could be a lead, set it up and follow up. And I'll follow up in a month, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months. It'll go in a separate bucket. That way, because a lot of times people could change their minds, right? And if you keep following up with them, you'll be the first person they contact because you kept following up. Hey, just following up, just wanted to see if the status has changed, if anything has changed regarding that property on 123 Main Street. So you go ahead and disposition the call that way. Not available, obviously, if they say do not call me ever again, you gotta get cursed out. You go ahead and put that. So you can customize these. You can customize these dispositions. And then these are your campaigns. Let's see what else here. And then let me see here. Yeah, so this is where you would set your speed. I'm not gonna do that here, but I'll show you what. So if you raise this up, it can dial. I'm gonna just leave it at 3, but it can dial 3 people. It can dial 5, up to 10, up to 12 people at the same time. That's the speed you want it at. You want it to keep it at a minimum of 3. Unless you have even if you have a small list, even if you don't have a big list like 4,000 or 5,000 names, you go ahead and do that. And then this is where it keeps all the logs. I am not gonna go into all that because then you'll get to see my information here. But that's essentially how you're able to make 1,000 calls a day, depending on how long you're on the dialer, because you can dial 3. You're gonna be dialing 3 people at the same time. Now, contact. Some people don't answer, so you're gonna just have to put it into this position as voicemail. Some people wrong number. Some people, so it's all really gonna come down to what the disposition is. But that's it. I just wanted to shoot a quick video and kind of explain how it works a little bit more better. It has all these features. I don't want to go into all this. I'm still trying it. I'll say this, full disclosure. It's not user friendly. It's a little bit more advanced. It's a little bit. It's like for big call centers, right? So it's not user friendly, so you do have to do like onboarding, and you have to get someone to kind of explain it, unless you're pretty tech savvy, even though I consider myself tech savvy. I know there's other dollars out there. Comment below, let me know what dollars you guys are currently using. I know the most popular one is Mojo Sells. The only con for that is it doesn't have a lot of features, and it is pretty pricey for the same. This is $90 a month. And Mojo is about $147 or $150, something like that. And this has a lot more features, but again, this is not as user friendly because this is a little bit more advanced. But you still get a good price at $90. And then this is essentially, you can create it's like a CRM. In this dialer here. Again, this is the speeds. You can put that in there. It has a lot of little things you can do inbound. So what I do is, so when people call in, so you might get people call back at the number, and so it's good. It has a DID, so whatever state you're calling, it automatically knows that it's going to be in California or whatever the case is. So it creates a DID. But when people call in, they're going to be calling back the number. It's going to be in my call rail number that I set up. So any inbound calls go directly to my call rail number, and then they go straight to voicemail. So that way I don't lose that lead. And then the analytics are really good. You can also do live transfer. So essentially, if you have a sales guy, what you would do if it's a lead, if you go to the script and the person says yes, they are interested and they want to hear your offer, if your VA is handling that, you can do a live transfer to one of your sales guys to handle that call, take over that call, and try to close that deal over the phone. So that's it, guys. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this, but comment below, let me know what dollars you guys are using. I'm curious to see. I'm very open to try other things. I'm still working through it, still getting used to it, still customizing this particular dollar. But it's just a great price, has all the features. I'm still just getting used to it. So don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell notification, and also give this video a like if you enjoyed this video. Peace.